Okay, so we're going to be doing the handshake problem. So the handshake problem. Let's say there's 10 people in a room and each person shakes hands with everyone else at least once. So how many handshakes are there? Okay, there's different ways to go about this. So the verbal way would be, okay, person 1 shakes hands with 9 people. And then person 2 shakes hands with 8 people. Person 3 shakes hands with 7 people. Person 4 shakes hands with 6 people. Person 5 shakes hands with 5 people. And so on and so on. And that would add, and adding up all the handshakes that each person got, you would add them up to 45. That's the verbal way. But obviously not everyone can do it in their heads that way. So another way is the arithmetic way. Sorry, I have trouble with English. And basically what you would do is kind of the same way, but by adding each handshake by pair. So here, let me draw it out. Where's my pen? Here it is. So you draw out 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each circle is a head. And again, you would draw out person 1 gets 9, person 2 gets 8, and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the last person isn't going to shake hands with anyone, so that's a 0. See? Okay, and then pair by pair, you would add these numbers up. So 9 plus 8, 7 plus 6, 5 plus 4, 3 plus 2, and 1 plus 0. And you would add these up little by little. 17, 13, 9, 5, and 1. And again, you would keep on adding them up. So 17 plus 13, 9 plus 5 plus 1. So 9 plus 5 plus 1, that is 15. 13 plus 17, that is 30. And then you would add 30 and 15, which equals 45. And that's the arithmetic way. There's also the algebraic way, where you get an equation, and that equation would be n parentheses n minus 1 over 2, where n represents the number of people. So there's 10 people, and then parentheses 10 again, minus 1, because you're subtracting that one person that got no handshakes. And because you're multiplying it by 9 because of that one person. So 9 times 10, you're doubling the amount, which means you have to divide it, which is why there's a 2. So once you do that math, 10 times 9 equals 9 over 2, which equals 90 over 2, which gives you 45. So you also find out that there's 45 handshakes in that room. There's also the geometric way, and I'm going to do my best to do it as fast as possible because it is a little weird. So again, you're going to draw out 10 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's 10 heads, but you're going to draw it in a circular way to kind of make it easier for yourself. So what you do is that you start by the first head and you just connect a line with each person, and that's supposed to represent a handshake. And after you do that one person, you're going to keep going all over with all 9 people. And again, the reason why you're only doing it with 9 people is because that last person isn't getting any handshakes in the sense that he already shook hands with everyone. So there's no point in adding his numbers because, like I said, he already shook hands with everyone. Okay, like I said, this is going to be really messy, so I'm sorry. And what you get is this type of prism circle type of thing where it's complicated, but if you were to color code it, you could see it more clearly and see every line would add up to 45. And that's the geometric way. There's also the combinatoric way, which is the most complicated in my opinion. And it basically looks like this. It's 10. Oh my gosh, please see. 2. I'm trying to remember, I'm sorry. N minus R. I really hope I remembered right. And that's basically what it looks like. And once doing the math, again, N represents the number of people. So it'll be 10 to 8. Like this. The equation part messes me up, but I do know it's a long way. The next part of the problem, which is again, it's a lot of counting down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you go backwards from 2. So 2, 1. Okay, the top of is easier. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which is what you do. And you're multiplying by these again. So 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 2 times 1. And then again, little dots. I don't know if you can see them. And then again at the bottom, 2 times 1 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 3. And what you do here is to simplify, so you don't have to multiply every single number, is cross out the common numbers. So 8 cancels out 8, 7 cancels out 7, 5 cancels out 5, etc., etc. And after that, you're going to be left with the same equation that we saw earlier, which is, let me write it again, 10 times 9 over 2 times 1, which is the same as 90 over 2, which equals 45. I thought it was pretty cool. I really like this problem, and now you know.